I did say my mom had a gambling problem, but I never told you she was a rug addict because I've never seen my mom even smoke ganja. So I'm not sure what that is. However, this lady, the whole app knew when she passed. I was at the hospital seeing her out when she was
You made
still.
everybody think that it was your mother, and you got cash apps and gifts because you said your mother had passed. Miss, you wasn't being, you was being disingenuous like y'all always be. You didn't let them know. Oh, that's not my birth mother. That's somebody I call mother. That is not what you said. You had everybody thinking that was your real mother. So stop lying.
She did, though. She did say that wasn't her birth mother.
No, ma'am. She said that after people started clocking her and told her that wasn't her real mother, T, would you please?
I was there, too.
T, at first she did not allude to that was not her real mother. She had everybody thinking that was her real
But it's her mom. That's what she considers her mom.
T, bye. She have a real mama she consider her mom.
I would just like to get
She
to
didn't
that
say no
real.
play mom. She did not say no play mom. Please stop. Please.
I just would like to be able to finish. I'm not
We
sure
don't
how
care. We don't care who
you're
your
the
mother
person.
is.
You're the
Your
person.
mama can help you get out of that
Bitch, hey,
woman's
bro, I'm
basement and
trying
buy
to
you
be
some
cool.
shoes because
Manny,
we sick of you.
do something with this.
Shit.
Like,
Your
get
mama
some
didn't
type
wash
of
your
order in
hands of
here.
you. That's
Get
why you
some
had to
type of
get
order
another
in here.
mama. Your
Get some
real
type of
mama
order
to
in here.
wash her
Every
hands
time
of
she's on
you.
the panel, no fucking body else can talk.
Rockcoin, can you listen to the people explain to you how?
Same thing with her. She
Shut
didn't
the
have to come up
fuck
here and
up.
center herself. We don't
Shut
give a damn
up.
about you and all your 50 million
Shut
problems.
up. No, you brought it up. You brought it up. Are you all right? You brought it up. So now we're going to talk about it. Are you stupid? Like I said, and to be honest with you, baby, I
Thank you
got
for
other
those who
mamas.
knowing that she's
To be
lying.
honest with
Thank
you,
everybody
Can
who's
y'all put
to
up
be
the
admitting that
drop
honest with
she's
you,
policy?
lying.
Can y'all put up the drop policy? Because they keep screaming Manny's name.
I did not interrupt this fat bitch one time. Once.
Girl, I'm gonna
Not
be a good
once.
fat bitch. I'm a good looking
Not
fat bitch.
once.
I don't go
Not
around
one
town with
time.
crusty
Not
lips and a
one
bonnet and somebody else's
time.
drawers
Not
and
once.
shoes. You got
Drop,
on
Not
shut
shoes
one
your
that's
time.
too
ass up, you
high
Not
for
sick.
one.
you.
I
Ain't
wasn't
no
even on
way.
mute and I still didn't
Ain't
say
no
Your
nothing.
big
way.
bubble up,
Ain't no way.
lip ass up.
Girl,
Drop, go
Like
suck
what?
your husband. Bitch, you always up here
you don't
running
have
your
to worry about
motherfucking
that.
mouth.
I sure
Go
am.
suck
I
your
sure
husband,
am. Don't
hoe.
worry about
No, don't send her here.
I just wanted to finish what I was saying. Again, I never told nobody that the lady that birthed me passed. Cause I wouldn't even speak like that. I don't even put that type of shit into the air. I don't care how much me and that lady don't get along. I would never even say no shit like that playing. That's number one. Number two, I didn't ask nobody for nothing. People offered to give to me for certain reasons. And that's my business, not yours. Number three, I'm not sure what you didn't understand, but this lady met me when I was 8 years old and never stopped treating me any different than the rest of her kids since, literally. So I'm not sure what type of real you talking about, but that is my real mama. Are you okay? The fuck, bitch? She chose to feed me. She chose to help raise me. She chose to be a grandparent to my motherfucking daughter. So guess what? That's my motherfucking mama. Stupid.
Drop. I do not know why you are over here bothering these folks. You need to come home, Drop. You never talk to me anymore. And I do not like that you do not speak well on these people. Stop it, Drop.
I don't have anything to say about this.
Welcome to the newsroom. Let me hear from you. Oh, Go ahead, drop.
Laugh, you always finding a reason to come for me, but bitch, you need to come from some motherfucking Ozempic and keep me out your motherfucking greasy ass lips, bitch. That man is my man. He's my motherfucking husband. No matter what accent he have, bitch. The only accent your nigga have is put on flavorful for motherfucking food after he eat your dusty, crusty ass pussy, bitch. Keep me out of your motherfucking mouth hole, cause this ain't what the fuck you want. Go glide your greasy ass down a motherfucking wall and leave me the fuck alone. Every time I'm in this panel, here your ugly ass come. You spoon built bitch. You just big all over for no motherfucking reason. You the type of nigga to say you the shit and only thing about you is the
Drop.
shit is your motherfucking breath, bitch.
Drop. Now,
Manny,
did
can I
not
say
say.
something? Can I say something to
Yes,
Queen
go
Joy?
ahead,
She said,
Go
she
ahead.
said, I can't believe you read that text. It's one, that text proved that you did exactly what you said I shouldn't have did. Two, you are a big contradiction,
Who said
Queen
that?
Jewel. Queen Jewel, she's mad because I read that inbox that she sent her. You shouldn't have sent it if you didn't want me to read it.
Yeah,
Next,
Queen, you
you
should.
were just on my panel
Ooh.
2 weeks ago telling me how great of a content creator I was. And I was one of the greatest content creators on this app. And now I don't have no content. It's so funny. That's why, y'all, I don't take flowers from people because they the same thing
No,
they
Queen,
use to try to
you
uplift you
didn't.
is the same shit that they use to try to break you down. And that's why I do not let people give me flowers. When people saying to me, oh, T, just let people give you your flowers. Fuck y'all flowers. Because as soon as y'all get mad, the same shit that y'all said about me that was so great is the same thing you use to try to tear me the fuck down. So she been on my panel. If I have no content, this woman has been on my panel multiple times when we're having topics and try to derail, try to antagonize, try to interrogate, try to just do all kind of shit when we're having topics. She's combative. So the fact that she said that is so funny to me. Yet now I don't have no content.
Manny,
Manny,
can I say?
Manny, hi, this is Vero. Thank you for allowing me on your panel. Hi, comment cousins and all the other panelists. I just wanted to spread the word that the Medicaid system has went down due to the freeze. So I don't know what we're going to do with the people who are on Medicaid that their kids need to go to the hospital because they won't be able to verify coverage. So I just came up here to say that has happened. Okay.
Okay, Manny, can I let me say this?
Bye bye for now.
Don't do too much, girl. Don't do too much. Let me say this. I don't give a fuck what y'all bring up. I don't even let y'all have a field day talking about me as a mom. Please, please, y'all be such Christians and everything else. Please stop bringing my mama up. I'm really begging y'all, like in all sincerity, from the bottom of my heart. Please let my girl rest in peace. Y'all don't never catch me talking about nobody in y'all family that has passed. I don't even play with the dead like that. Please let my girl rest in peace. She fought very hard for her life and she deserves it. I don't care what opinion you have, write it in your journal. Leave my girl alone. Talk about something else. It's so much to pick from. Ain't that what y'all say all the time? Leave her alone. You ain't gotta believe what I'm telling you out my mouth. I don't give a fuck. Leave her alone.
Trina, you can't let that
Give
scoundrel
the
know she
panel,
got
help me hit my gift card. Gift the panel. I accept it. Thank y'all so much. Gift the panel. Gift the panel.
Laugh, you can't
And
beat
to y'all
nobody. You
tagging me,
can't beat nobody
I
in a
only said something
motherfucking
about
roast,
drop
bitch.
cousin
The
because
only
she always talking about my nigga. You must be
bitch,
jealous because that nigga must
no,
don't come home or
I don't
something.
bring up nothing
Because
for
you
you.
got too
You
much
always
time to
coming
be on
from
this
me.
app all
You
motherfucking
always
day. You
coming from.
can't
I'm at
have no
work, you
husband, bitch. At
dummy.
least
I'm
I
at
go fuck
work,
with
you
my nigga.
dummy.
Whether we
I'm
married
at
or not, I
work.
go fuck.
And you can't beat
You
me
never fuck
in
with
no
your husband, bitch.
roast.
You
You
always here
can't
with
beat
us.
me in
So
no
whether he my
roast.
husband or
The
not,
only thing you
bitch,
can beat
you
is
need to go fuck with your
anorexia.
nigga more
The
often.
only thing you can beat is
You're
anorexia, bitch.
unhappy, bitch.
Your
You're
face so
unhappy.
motherfucking
And you
fat,
come on here
bitch.
to
You put
make
on your
everybody
lips.
else
Y'all talk about
unhappy.
my lips and your face
Drop.
so fat. You put on your lipstick with a
Drop. I
fucking paint
do
roller,
not
bitch.
care anymore.
Your chin so big,
You could
bitch. It look like I'm
never,
looking at a stack of pancakes, hoe.
never make
Don't
me
come for me.
unhappy.
You fat face, fat ass
Never. And
bitch.
I'm
Don't
not
come
even
back to me.
fat,
You
Drop. What
bring
the
me up. I
fuck?
don't even think about you, bitch. You fat
Yes,
at
you
the
do,
top and
Drop.
little at the
Yes, you
bottom.
do.
The
You
only
in
part of
all
you
the
with
videos that
anorexia,
talk about
you
me.
the only one with
Drop.
anorexia
I
on your
do not
ankles,
care.
bitch. You are anorexic on the
I
toes, hoe.
don't
That's
care.
it.
This
The
nigga
rest
eat
of
the
you is
shit up too,
big.
Drop. When the
Ain't
last time
nobody
you got
eating
ate?
nothing, bitch. That's why he
When the
talking
last
about
time
you
you
like
got ate,
that.
Guys,
Ain't
Drop?
I
nobody
got a
eating
quick
shit on you,
mod
bitch.
break. Can I do this? So to
When the last
clear
time you
up
got ate,
the,
bitch? This
hold
nigga
on,
come home on
love.
purpose. Yo, nigga, we ain't
Hold
never
on,
seen that nigga come
love.
home. Never
Love. Hold
ever.
on. Let me say this. The Medicaid system is indeed down, but it is coming back up. Just so y'all know, it's not down for good. Okay? Bye bye for now.
Are y'all Medicaid beefing?
No, girl, I got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
And
But that was said.
whoever said I'm fat in the comments, bitch, you better go watch that video where I'm shaking this
No,
big fat
Drop.
ass
They
bitch.
said
I'm
I was
thick.
fat.
I am not fat, bitch. I'm thick. You better get it straight. And this phone make me look bigger than what I am, ho. I don't mind staying next to any bitch.
Please be
So
clear. I didn't hold myself back for drop. I held myself back for me.
let me
Please
ask
don't get
y'all a
that fucked
question.
up.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question, and this gonna be the final one to close us out. So we've heard a lot of talk from various humans on this app, and the age range varies from the youngest 20s to the older 70s, 80s might be, and some people say 100 in their reads. But one thing I've kind of been hearing as a consistent thing through all these issues is whom is qualified and whom is not qualified for even these topics. So
True.
since I got a good group of people in here that really does like to kind of tell us what to do, I do want to hear from y'all as to who is really qualified for these particular issues.
You don't have to qualify to have a conversation.
Can I
Like
start?
you can have a conversation. Like even when the stuff happened on my platform, when it came to mental health, a lot of the things I got quiet because I'm not really equipped in some of those things. So just know what if you know what you know what you know, but don't speak on something you don't know. You can have a conversation. Nobody can say we wouldn't have this platform if you can't have a conversation. It's freedom of speech. We can talk about what we want to talk about. Nobody can tell you not what to talk about and what not to talk about.
I think outside of medical advice, I completely agree. Yeah, I think even that question of who's equipped or who can be subjective. Whereas people think I can't talk about some stuff, some people think I can. Outside of medical advice or legal advice or anything that could otherwise like hem you up in the real world career wise, say what you want to say. Nobody can really tell you that you are or are not equipped because we have to realize we only know each other to a certain extent from these apps. People have whole lives that they have lived before 2019 when TikTok came around. So who are we to even say what a person is equipped or is not equipped to speak on because we don't know their life experience.
The only reason why people say that you're not equipped is because they know your history or you've told them things about you and then they decide, oh, well, such and such happened to you, so you can't talk. And that's why a lot of people don't want to be real because you don't understand that your history is just that, your history. You can speak on what you want to speak on. But the thing is, are you going to be real about it? Are you going to, I don't have it's black and white with me, right or wrong. But I hate when we get on here and try to put our own experiences on shit because you don't have to do that. You could just speak to the topic. And you really don't have to make anybody feel bad just to make yourself feel good. But it ain't no qualifications to it, Manny. We all have our opinions. We can all say what we want to say. So it's not a qualification.
Is it my turn now, Manny? So I say this. We just have to be real. We're on a platform where single people give married people advice. We on a platform where people who've never been a mother or a good mother giving motherly advice. We're on a platform where people ain't have a job talking about everybody else's job or what they doing on their job. So I blame the people who listening. You should seek wisdom. But sometimes we seek foolishness because we resonated with it because of our own trauma. and laugh. You always coming for my husband. You always coming
All
for me.
right,
And
love, I'm done with
the
that.
first thing out your
There's
mouth
no
is my
reason to
husband, because
address
you
me no
can't say
more.
nothing about me. I don't have to
I can't
address
say
you.
nothing about you.
You in a
Drop. See
family,
that you think that you're perfect, baby. I can
in a
read you the fuck
family
down,
picture,
starting with
baby.
that
You are
lip.
the background. In
I
the
thought we was
family
just answering a
picture,
question.
Yeah,
you
like it
are
was
the
just a question.
background.
Why
I
did you
don't care
have to
what
say
y'all
anything to
thought. I don't
me?
care. See, that's the problem. Y'all want to give y'all input how y'all want to give it. I'm gonna give mine like I give it. Don't come for me. She always coming for my husband. I'm sick of it. Y'all like to do that family member bullshit. Come for me, bitch.
No, I came for your
Run
husband
over here, ho.
because you came for my
Run here,
marriage.
cause you, bitch.
You
You say
always
my
read about
husband
why I'm
first.
not
You
married.
say my
And
husband
you're the
first.
reason I'm not
You
married.
triple
People like
dose of
you
chin,
that are
bitch. You always
unhappily
saying
married.
my husband. I'm very happy married. You
Okay,
just
babe.
can't get it. You call
But
mine
can we
unhappy
stop
because you
though?
can't get it. Cause
You're
you
right.
okay.
I
If
don't
you
care
gotta
about a
stop, just
ceremony,
stop.
babe.
Okay,
Just stop. You
ladies.
don't care about it because you can't get it. We
Okay,
always
you're
make
right, babe.
excuses
You're
Y'all
right.
check the
for
queue.
what
Are
we
y'all
can't
trying to
get.
come up?
You're
Are y'all
right.
trying to come up? That's in the queue. Are y'all trying to come up? Are y'all show y'all in the queue? Are y'all?
Manny, real quick, I just wanted to offer a different perspective because you do have some people that think from the perspective of if you're not where I want to be or you're not somewhere I'm trying to go, I'm not going to listen to you. Some people do hold that mindset, and that's on them. I particularly was raised that just like you can learn something from the CEO, you can learn something from the bum on the street, even if it's what not to do, even if it's the direction not to go, even if it's how not to handle situations, how not to react to situations. But I think the real mark of wisdom is being able to find knowledge regardless of if the messenger and or the mode of transportation in which you receive it is cute, pretty, and packaged up in a bow. Because learning what not to do is just as important as learning what to do.
You better
So
clock it, Trina.
I think the CEO of a business can tell you I didn't get to be the CEO by doing drugs. I think a millionaire
But what if he did
got a
do drugs?
violation by
Please get your ass out of here. And you know what? I just want to make it known that I never came for her husband first. She always has a problem with the fact that I'm not married to the man that I've been knowing since I was in the sixth grade. And that's why I started coming for her husband. Baby, some people don't like you
a
because you like
liar. You
you.
brought up my
Yep.
Some
husband.
people don't
You
like you because
always
you
bring
like
up
you.
my
And I'm okay with
husband
that.
in
I'm
every
okay with me. Big laugh and the little
Y'all
one.
welcome Rose. Let me hear from Rose. Rose, go ahead. Hey.
Hey y'all, I just had a question because I came in because I had left and
Thank
came
y'all for
in.
the gifts.
I wanted to know, have y'all heard of Hillman Talk?
Yes.
I have
You said
actually.
I
I'm
just
enrolled
found
in
out
human?
a
about
couple
it. It's
courses,
nice.
Rose.
Have y'all heard of
Indeed.
Hillman Talk? So I know
I'm enrolled in several courses.
so I know that I might be throwing the conversation off a little bit. However, I really do think that us as Black people should join Hillman Talk. Now, Hillman Talk is a space where a lot of Black collectives who have PhDs, degrees, and everything in between are freely teaching courses online on TikTok. Like the courses that I'm taking right now on social media, at my university, those people who are professors and have PhDs and everything in between are currently teaching these courses and classes. And so I think that y'all should look into it only because that orange man in office put a pause on FAFSA. So if you're gonna put a pause on FAFSA, the Black people said, well, let's go ahead and reel it in. Come over here. I took the class. Actually, I'm a professor at this school, and I can teach you the courses. So I really think that y'all should
T, do
take
you
the
remember I
course.
told you about being a private instructor?
And also, real quick, let me add this: if you have a specialty,
Julie, I'm gonna
and you
have to
have
reach
the,
out to the
if you,
supervisor.
no, you don't. If you have a specialty and you have the knowledge, you can become a professor or instructor at Hillman University or TikTok University until they say yes, you are a Hillman professor. You can go ahead and put your information there for free. So, for example, I know how to teach makeup. I'm going to be a professor and we're going to teach classes on makeup.
That's good,
Manny,
Rose.
I think you should too.
That's good.
Tea time, books.
I'm definitely registering.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Trina
Trina,
told me.
304
Yes.
talk. Pay attention. And that's
Now
no
she can do more
shade.
than 304
I'm
talk.
no, no, but hear me out. 304 talk. Not only that, She can also do the what you call it. What's the thing that she do? She do the marketing bullshit discords. Join a motherfucking discord where you can learn something. I'm so for real. It's not a
I
game.
agree,
This is not a
Rose.
drill. It's not a
I agree.
drill. Everybody has the opportunity to learn, and guess what? There are videos on TikTok so you can watch it again. Ain't no kid left behind. Ain't no adult left behind because you can watch the damn video over again. If you didn't get it before, you can get it again. There's no excuse for us to be delayed, held back. There's no excuse to say, no, for real though, not for real, Manny. It's no excuse. There's no excuse no more. It's none. You can't sit up here and be like, well, I wasn't afforded the opportunity. Here's your opportunity and it's free. And them niggas got credentials. They're showing their degrees. They're showing their PhDs. They're showing that they can do it and they can help you. These are things you could put on your resume. Hello, y'all not paying attention. They
I
got
agree.
how to start
That's a good
businesses
thing.
for electives and core classes and all types of shit. They have it for you. Why not take the opportunity?
Hillman is Hilleman or is it Hillman?
Hillman.
Oh,
Hillman Talk. Yep.
Hillman Talk, y'all. So y'all
Hillman Talk.
type that into your search bars. It'll give y'all
If y'all type it in and scroll, you're gonna see all the classes.
I'm following it right now.
If you just scroll, once you type in Hillman class, click one and just scroll. You're gonna see different professors, different electives, different core classes. You're gonna see it all. And you're gonna learn all kind of shit. They got y'all, when I tell y'all it's at least 400 different type of courses, and all of them people are educated. They're not just sitting here playing with you. They have a whole course syllabus and everything. I've been on there for about an hour scrolling and following all of them.
I just got a question for you. How is Trump affecting you? You say he's affecting you right now. I just wanted to know. Just give me the reason how he's affecting you.
So he's affecting the FAFSAs. I'm currently in college.
Okay.
Is that I don't work a 9 to 5 or anything like that. I am a content creator on TikTok. I'm also an entrepreneur. Those tariffs also affect me from me purchasing my products to sell them here. So with school, I'm a full-time student. I have to pay for my classes. I have to pay those classes before I even start, or have to pay them in increments that cost a lot of money. Most people don't have $5,000 to $10,000 per semester to pay that, on top of paying bills, on top of doing other things. That affects me. So the loan that some people get, or just the refund check that some people get, they're putting a pause to it. There's a couple schools where those students are not receiving their financial aid payments, whether it be loan, grant, scholarship, whatever the case may be. They're not receiving it. It's on pause right now.
Isn't it just a 90-day freeze?
Some they're still being affected, honey.
Well, I wanted to say
It could be a 90-day freeze, a 9-day freeze, or a 9-year freeze. It's still being affected. People are still being affected.
If I can answer that, because I have a different experience. I have 3 children in college, and
I have one.
Everybody has been able to attend. Luckily, they are able to get their student loans. Everything is paid. Their bills are paid. Their school bills are paid. So I'm not sure how it's affecting you, and it hasn't affected my 3 kids.
Well, honey, it affects us in the future because it's going to pause at 5
You said it affected you now.
Yes, because at 5 today,
school has already
it's going to be
started.
paused.
School
at 5
has
today,
already-
it's going to be paused. Which means
okay, but you interrupted me.
classes, I will be affected.
You
I haven't
interrupted
received
me.
my refund
You interrupted
check.
me.
I haven't
You
received
interrupted
my
me.
refund check.
But you're gonna receive your refund check.
But you will receive it.
You're gonna receive it.
So you got up here and lied. So you got up here and lied.
She always
Until I
the bomb
receive it.
of everything.
I'm being affected until I see
just
it.
saying that she getting faster. Everybody can't pay $400 per credit hour.
What are you talking about? We're talking about
Just
the same
hell
thing.
up. You get on my damn
So what?
You make
That's
everybody
okay.
ass on my
That's
butthole.
okay.
You talk about
So
how fucking
can we finish?
You need to go
But it's
find you
just the
something safe
ones
to do with
that
your.
haven't submitted it already. Because you're gonna get your check, you're gonna get what you need, but he's gonna pause
Exactly.
like the thing. Everything
Don't cut
that's
my
coming
damn
in.
mic out. Shit, I hate that hoe. She get on my
Exactly.
goddamn nerves.
Ooh,
And
that
moderator, I'm
hurts.
sorry,
That
but
hurts.
I never say shit about her. She get
That
on my
hurt.
damn nerves. Rose trying to explain how she
Ooh, that
being affected
hurts.
by
That
FAFSA, and
hurts.
this bitch
She's
got something to
lying.
say.
She
Tell
just
that hoe to
told
go
you that
find her
she's not
something to do.
affected.
Call
Just
her ugly
listen.
ass in a
The
motherfucking
other
hole.
lady,
Retarded
girl,
ass bitch.
ugly.
I'm sick of her
Are you
motherfucking stupid
done?
ass.
Good. Go roll in
You
some
go roll
dirt,
in some
bitch, if you
motherfucking dirt and
that
put your
tired.
motherfucking ugly ass husband in there
Are
with
you
you, bitch.
tired? My husband is handsome, baby. My husband handsome, fine 6'3", baby. That man look good. But anyway, so I was interrupted. But me and Diva are saying the same thing. Our kids are able to right now get refunds right now this semester, and school has already started for all three of my children. So she said she's being affected right
Don't
now. So
block
I'm
me.
asking
Don't
how
block
can
me.
she be
Fuck her.
being
Fuck
affected
her and her
right now?
goddamn
Manny,
kids
I'm
going to college. Who gives
talking.
a fuck?
I'm talking,
Who
Manny.
gives a
I'm
fuck? My kids
talking.
went to college, got master's degrees and PhDs. Who gives a
Hey, Jasmine, can you pull my door up, please?
So, me
Rose?
and Diva
Cuss
are
that
saying
bitch
the
out
same
of
thing. It's
every
not
language you know.
affecting
Please
you.
cuss that bitch out of
It's
every
not
goddamn language
affecting
you know.
you.
Ebonics, C-bonics, Spanish, French. Cuss that funky bitch out
I'm
of
not
every
saying
goddamn
nothing
language you
negative
know.
to you,
I'm
Rose.
sick of her. Every
What I'm
goddamn motherfucking app every goddamn platform she gone. Everybody hate that hoe. Everybody hate you, bitch. Find you something else to do, you funky bitch.
Rose, I'm not saying anything negative towards you. I'm just saying that
So,
my the what he's doing is the previous things that's coming in, like in the future, like if you haven't done your 2025 FAFSA or all of that things like that, I got your check. He's gonna give you the money at whatever if you did it before he stopped this right here. That's what he's
right,
doing, and
right.
he's doing it for 90 days. And I can say this, and I'm sorry, and a lot of people here is not gonna like me for saying this. What he's doing is, I don't know if you guys know anything about rules and regulations. The government only do something that's called regulations. Your state do your rules, right? So when that happens, this he only governs from the top,
Benny,
right? So when he governs from the top, he's putting everything on the states. He putting everything on your states, which means your state income tax should be paying for some of this. He's just pulling back the funding, trying to see, and I'm not for Trump. I did not vote for Trump, but I do understand a lot of the things that he's doing, like food stamps, Section 8. I do think that he should cut those programs because people have made a career of it. I mean, that's just the way that I feel. And I'm just sorry as a business, because I'm a business owner. And the thing is, I get people coming here all the time. Well, how much do I get paid? I don't want to get paid that much because it's going to affect my food stamps. That's stupid.
Right. So that's exactly what I was saying, that my kids
So
have
Diva
been able
Diamond, you
to.
was reported. So you got to drop and come back.
I do not have to argue
So
with
Rose,
somebody whose teeth don't even touch. Baby, ain't no way you looking like this calling me ugly. Ain't no way you are.
Drop. She can show her own picture, girl. That's a flag on the play, girl. That's a flag on the play. That's a flag on the play.
So I'm
Let
just
her show us
saying.
her picture, drop. Let her show us her picture.
Hold on. If looks are off limits, because I got
No,
my real profile,
no.
don't
What
talk
I'm
about
saying
looks.
is
If
you
you don't
don't
want
have.
your looks shown. If you don't want your looks shown, don't talk about looks. But
No,
I'm
no. I get
saying,
that. I'm just saying you don't have to show post like you don't have to put her picture in your backdrop. I get it. I'm just saying going forward, we're not gonna do that. You know, y'all, we got new standards that we have to be held to.
if you don't
And
look good enough, don't talk about my looks. Let's hold to that standard. Let's hold to taking looks, like Queen Jewel's been saying. Let's take looks off the table if you don't hold to the
They can't
standard of
help
your
but look at
looks
your look.
being
You like a
shown.
damn smiling cow. Get down. Folks is sick of you every day on here
uh-uh.
with this bullshit. I can't stand you. Get your ugly, big lip, pussy mouth,
Hey,
twisted eye,
who's that?
drop lip, leaning mouth, ugly ass down off this app and let Rose have a shine. You always got your old funky ass on this app. I'm sick of you. Go in there and do your damn job and stop spinning them damn headphones. I ain't never got on the panel, but today, if I could reach out and touch you,
Girl,
you
you
would
a
be one I
coward.
pull to the Lord, because I'm sick of you. Get
You,
down
you,
off this man panel.
girl, you a
You don't run
coward. You don't even
shit
have
All
a
right,
real
Manny.
but your
profile.
long mouth.
Hello,
And I'm gonna drop it. I don't know how to get out, but I'm finna get out of here because if I find you,
baby.
you mine.
I'm gonna
Looking
follow you
good.
Sick of you.
So she's
Every
threatening
damn day.
me,
Shut up.
Manny.
I don't
You
even know
allowed
what you're
her to
saying because
threaten
I
me.
can't
She
hear what
just
she's
said.
saying.
She
I'm
just
What
tired
threatened
of
me.
it.
happened, girl? What happened?
She just said if she confined me, she'll reach out and touch me. So you're allowing
Girl,
violence on your
I was
platform,
gonna, I
but I
was gonna
can't
hit
show
it with
pictures.
T-time.
But
No.
nevertheless,
No, you wrong, young
I was
soul.
addressing, I
T-time.
was addressing what.
Go ahead. Y'all let drop finish. I'm gonna hit it with
Why they muted
T-time.
me? So I was
Y'all
addressing what
let
Rose
drop finish.
saying. She said that Trump is affecting her now because it's affecting her school now, and I have 3 children in school now, and it's not affecting their financial aid or their loans or anything now. Like the other young lady said, why is this a dig when I'm telling you my personal experience as she gave her personal experience? Right now, what Trump did is not affecting anything. School has already started. So it's not affecting anything right now. There will be some changes in the future, but it's not affecting her now, is the point that I'm making.
Okay, is it alright if I go next? Thank you. So, oh no, yes. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to say, first of all, I follow all y'all, love it for the mess and the motivation. I just wanted to say, it's more of a question first. It could be a statement. Rose, on the Hillman situation you're talking about, I love the idea. However, is it accredited? No? Okay. I just wanted the reason why I'm saying that, you don't have to give the look like that. The reason why I'm saying that is because that is important. The professors are the professionals and they have the wherewithal to say everything they're saying. I just don't want people to take the knowledge, the idea that you have, and then to take it along with them wherever they're going. Cause I saw some people in the comments saying that. I do think it is a great idea and great to supplement what you know as a professional. Is that some people were saying, I'm taking these courses, and I saw a few comments saying, oh, great, I can take this and now go on and do A, B, and C. That's all I was asking and making the statement of. Right, I understand it's TikTok, guys. And I
Wait,
know
hold
it's free.
on.
Is
So the
that
people
wrong
thought
to
they was
say?
gonna go get a degree.
That's what I saw in some of the comments. That's why I
Said
was
nothing
asking.
wrong. You said
They
nothing
don't
wrong. It's a
need to
valid
go to
question.
Hillman. If they are in the comments thinking they're going to Hillman, TikTok to get a
How about the
degree,
talking about
they
That's
some?
don't
why I
need to
was
go to
asking.
Hillman.
That's
Oh
why I was
Lord, they think
asking.
it's the real
Don't go
Hillman.
to Hillman. Please don't
They
go to
think it's the
Hillman.
real Hillman.
If you thinking you're going over there to get a degree, do not
See, okay,
go
I
They
wasn't the
think
only one
they
who saw
getting
that. Thank
college
you so much.
credits,
That's all
baby.
I wanted to ask it out loud because no one was speaking on it out loud. That's the only
That was
reason
a
why I said
valid
that.
question
Wait,
because some
what
Th-
people eat
the
rocks.
hell? Y'all are
th-
supposed to be on a college level thinking process.
They
That's.
don't.
I was
That's
just
a
asking
high
what the
school
comments were
level
asking.
question.
Okay, oh, that's
That's
all.
a high
Thank
school level
you.
question. That is not a college level question.
Are you saying that to me personally?
No, I'm saying in
Oh,
general, they're saying that's a valid question. It is a valid question. I'm just saying it's a high school level question because, like you stated, you saw some people in the comments going kerfluffle, but yet nobody answered them.
okay. All right, that was it. You
It
guys
was
have.
embarrassing. They finna have a whole graduation and everything.
That's what I'm saying. But
Cap
no,
and gowns and
exactly,
all,
because you
Manny.
definitely slowed some people down and made us aware of some people that don't even need to be wasting Hillman's time.
They
Manny,
was
that's
ready for
not
their cap and
nice.
gown.
That's not nice,
That
Manny.
is nice. I'm glad she
No,
called it
it's
out.
not.
I'm glad she called it out because there were some people in the comments thinking they finna type in Hillman top
So
and
are
go
you
get
going
a
to
degree.
offend your newsroom? Is that what you're going to
What the
do? We
hell?
need to have a conversation after
Oh
this
Hold on. He
live.
offend his
Okay.
mods. He don't protect his mods. A woman just told me she was gonna beat me down, even though it's a lot of ass to beat, baby. But she said she was gonna beat me if he don't protect his mods. How he gonna protect?
no. I'm just saying, we got to think a little more, y'all. We got to think a little more. But no, that was a
Stop
great.
muting me.
Y'all stop
Manny, I
that.
think the question was asked. Hey, Manny. Hi, everyone on the
Hey,
panel.
Hi.
I think she asked that question because Rose had mentioned putting it on your resume. And so it was kind of like a clarifying question. Like, I hope these people in the comments do understand that this is not an accredited university. Like, this is just for funsies.
I
So when she
attended
referenced
Hellman
the,
TikTok and it counts.
I hate
yeah, it
that
sounds
the
crazy. It
actor.
sounds stupid.
That's not how I said it. That wasn't the context of what I said. I
That's what you
hate.
said. That's what you said. That's exactly what you
Yeah,
said.
it is. I've been sitting here listening. It was, maybe it was an
Man, let me
I
know
hate
when I
that
can
y'all
talk.
took it like that. And what I
Please
was
give it
saying
up.
was the information can be useful. The skills you can put on your resume, the skills, because there's more than 400 different type of classes and courses. They have courses on how to be Microsoft certified. Those are things you can put on your resume. Those are skills. They can teach you human resources or how to deal with conflict and resolution in the workforce. There's different classes that they have.
You
You
can't put
can
that
put
on your
those skills
resume.
on your resume. You can. Who
You
gonna
can't
stop
put that
you?
I'm a Microsoft certified engineer from TikTok on your
You
resume.
no, but
That's
you
what
can
Mother
put
Gray
that you're
was saying.
Microsoft certified and you can take the test and
Oh
get
my God.
Microsoft certified. Or you could just put that you are Microsoft certified or that you have skill in Microsoft. Those are things you can put on your resume. Now I'm questioning what the fuck y'all resumes look like.
My skill in
Rose,
Microsoft.
you know you have
My
to talk to
skill
people
in
like they in
Microsoft.
Are we
kindergarten
okay?
and be very clear.
You can put all
That's
kind of
what
shit
I'm
on your damn
saying.
resume that you ain't never did before. Are y'all okay?
Okay, go ahead, Swift. Go ahead, Swift. Go ahead, Swift.
I just want to say something about the girl earlier. Somebody should agree with Trump doing with cutting food stamps and welfare. What you don't understand, back in the day when food stamps and welfare started, it was just for white people because blacks didn't have rights. Soon as blacks got rights where blacks can get on it, now it's a problem. Just like college back then. They didn't pay for college when we didn't have rights. But as soon as we got our rights where we can go to college, now it's a problem where you pay for college. So when you say that shit about, I agree with Trump with cutting food stamps and welfare, why don't you complain about the government, all the money they take? Never hear you say nothing about that.
My thing is this, and somebody just, because I was going to say it, if you can download LinkedIn and take courses on LinkedIn to add skill sets, soft skill sets onto your resume, why can't I take the same courses from people who have PhDs, who went to all of these collegiate schools and add those skills to my resume? Why can't I do the same? Are we okay here? Like, why do y'all feel the need to combat me? Everything y'all feel the need to be combating niggas. For what? It is valid and useful information. And because it's something that you didn't think of or something that you didn't tell the people, now all of a sudden you want to combat it. Be all the way for real. You can
I just
learn
want to
so
be
much
clear
stuff if y'all
that I
close your
wasn't
mouth
here
and
to
open both of your
combat
ears.
anything. I'm very well educated, master's degree, and all of that. Very great job. So I wasn't here to combat that. I was just saying what she might have been trying to clarify when she asked that question because the comments were highly confused. So not here to go back and forth. I was just adding insight. Thank you for adding the insight that you did.
Thank you,
We
Queen.
should always be learning. Nothing wrong with learning. But if you don't have to have the qualifications to put it on your resume, we can put anything on our resume and just not study anything at all. Just make up a resume through chat GBT
That's what
that
y'all
you
been
write
doing.
about. I
That's what
mean,
y'all been doing. So why y'all mad now? That's what y'all been
Oh, I
doing.
ain't mad.
Now,
Please don't have me in
I don't know
there.
who y'all is.
if the shoe fit, wear it. Hello, Benny. How you doing? Hello, panel. Bless everyone. All that good job and all that good shit. I'm just saying, like, it just seemed like Rose, and I don't know her personally, but Rose is being piled on for just bringing something to the table. Maybe she didn't explain it to, in a certain way. Yes, people are going to have questions. I'm talking about the Hillman talk. Just as much as people put into following the mess or following this or that, she was just trying to say that you can put just enough initiative into learning something. Asking if it's accredited. Come on now. Come on now. Do you really think that watching something on TikTok for an hour, do you think that you're going to be able to take? Come on now.
Somebody actually thought it. That's why she asked it. People in the comments thought it. That's the point we're making. They
But then
actually
the thing
thought
is,
it.
when y'all, but see, even when some ask questions, the way, like even y'all just said that Rose was lying on the fact that she's being affected right now by the situation going on. Why? Rose, do you go to a university or do you go to a trade school?
She just changed it though. She just said I'll
I
be
go to a
affected in the future.
university. I never change shit. I go to a university, a state university, with federal funding,
I'm gonna start
and the federal funding is
taking.
being paused. I don't give a damn if I feel it right now or I feel it tomorrow. I'm still being affected. Period. Just because you don't see the my thing is where black people fall short at oftentimes is y'all wait until the shit actually hit the fan. You don't prepare for shit. So I'm saying right now I'm being affected. I'm not gonna wait until they actually fuck me over. I'm saying it now and I'm gonna prepare for when they try to. That's the difference between me and the rest of y'all motherfuckers. Because this what separates people from the weak and the strong. Y'all waiting for me to say, damn, I need, can y'all help me crowdfund? I ain't got no money. Can y'all help me? So y'all can feel like y'all being somebody's fucking superhero or some shit. Y'all feel like y'all saving somebody. When I'm sitting here actively saying I'm being affected right now. I'm an entrepreneur, a young entrepreneur. I'm also in school full time. The me being an entrepreneur is me selling products. Those products and those tariffs and shit, I'm being affected because my business is being affected because I'm a small business. On top of me being a full-time student, I'm going to be affected. I am being affected. I'm not waiting until y'all can say, damn, Rose fucked up for y'all to turn around and say, Rose was never really in school anyway. I don't got time for y'all. I don't have time.
And I'm
Y'all
not
play
here
too
to say
much.
that you're not
I'd
affected
rather
right
be,
now.
no, the problem is a lot of black people, y'all not proactive with shit as to why we're here now in the first place when it comes to our economy and how we are as a community because y'all not proactive with shit at all. And that shit is so disheartening that y'all be so consumed with yourself that you don't even realize that all of these things are affecting us. Everything, every small little piece that you think ain't given a like that you think is not going to affect you, it is. Little by little, it is. And I hate that y'all felt the need to combat that. That's crazy. I'm sitting here telling y'all with common sense, not even thinking I had to break it down to y'all as to why when I'm speaking now, I don't give a fuck who gets it and who don't. Because those who don't get it, your ass is grass. I'm not going and trying to save you. This ain't Harriet. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to save motherfuckers who don't want to be saved. I'm leaving your ass where you at. Those who got it, got it. Those who got it went and looked up Hillman Talk and they went and enrolled in some motherfucking courses and they followed some people and saved the motherfucking videos and shit. Those who got it, got it. Those who didn't, that's your business. I don't give a fuck. I put it in very simple terms. I'm not finna dumb down myself and call myself being damn near illiterate just to suit the likes of motherfuckers who don't have even a 12th grade reading level. Fuck you. I don't give a damn. Fuck all of that. Y'all
Okay,
crazy
let
for
me say
real.
this real quick. I do want to hear from JE's. Y'all tap the screen, please. Tap the screen. We almost to 400K. Y'all gift the panel as well as help me hit my gift goal as well. Gift the panel. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Queen Jules. Love you down, Queen. Go ahead, JE's then sweet and sweet.
So I'm gonna try not to be long, and y'all forgive me. I just brought in a ton of groceries, so if I'm catching my breath, that's what's going on. This is affecting people presently, and this involves school, of course. For example, right now, Texas Southern University. For those of you who are familiar with the work-study programs in colleges, it helps a lot of students just earn money, right? But it also helps other students earn money to continue to pay for their education. What came from them early this morning was this. Per the executive office of the President of the United States of America, please stop all students from working immediately until further notice. This also happened at Trenton State here in Alabama. The financial aid director said the same thing. The person who brought this to some of our attention is somebody who works for one of the, I want to say, thousands, if not millions, of companies that are federally funded, some that are grant funded specifically. If we continue, this was reported by, CBS News, where Medicaid, Head Start, and health centers say that they were locked out of the federal funding website this morning. I get it. If Trump is your guy, cool, whatever. If he's your guy in an adjacent way, whatever. Don't deny the shit that's happening right in front of us. If you care enough to talk about it, care enough to look into details of it, and understand who it's affecting in real time, and the longer it continues, it's going to affect more people. Sure, they can say temporarily, but this is also affecting the VA. Them same people y'all say y'all give a damn about, who y'all say, fight for this country, it's affecting them and their benefits. Where they're not able to see the doctors that they need to see in this federal freeze moment. if you care enough to talk about it, care enough to research it, and know where you can get information from.
So, Rose, I hope you don't take what I said earlier, in a bad way or nothing. As far as me asking whether or not you went to a university or trade school, I definitely understand that it's affecting right now. Me as a veteran,
I'm not insulted. I go to a university.
Oh, I got you. But it's affecting me now as well. And so I just wanted to say, like, not too long ago, y'all was just talking about or speaking about not putting y'all own experiences on other people. And then 2 seconds later, y'all, and if the shoe fit, wear it. I really don't give a damn. Y'all wanted to say how y'all's children were in universities. Those are your children, and blessings to you and your household and your wonderful children and their blessings and how they're able to go to school and continue on without stress. But there are ones and veterans, students and entrepreneurs like Rose that cannot do that. So your experiences are not everyone else's reality. That's it. Y'all have a blessed night.
One person put their experience, then another person put their experience afterwards. So I'm not sure where it says don't put your experience. All of this comes from experience. All of this comes from perspective, which is built from experience.
When you stated your children were in college at the moment, you asked Rose, how's this affecting you now? How is this affecting you
I
now?
didn't ask her that. I didn't ask her that. It was someone else talking. It was someone else.
Between
You're not even
you,
keeping up the conversation. I want to
ma'am,
respond. I didn't ask
all of that
Rose
soft
anything at
talking that
all.
you're doing,
I didn't ask Rose
delete that.
anything
I
at
don't
all.
care.
I didn't
Care
ask
for
Rose
it.
anything
But
at
you
all.
and the other woman,
I didn't
respectfully, y'all
ask.
went up against her and y'all wanted to say how, oh, well, my children are in school right now. Mine are in school right now.
That's
You
right.
can
And
keep
then
all that
Rose
soft
just
talking,
said
ma'am.
that it's not affecting her now, but she's being proactive. That's what you
Ma'am,
just
you
said.
flip
It's
flopping a little
affecting
bit too
her because
much.
she has to
You can
be
keep all that shit to
proactive.
yourself.
Baby, I don't have to flip flop. Who are you?
All that soft talking,
I
who
don't
are
have to flip
you?
flop.
You can tell them lullabies to somebody
I
else.
know that you
Because I
don't
don't give
like
a
soft
fuck.
talking. I'm sure they did a lot of screaming in your household that
They
soft
didn't.
talking annoys you.
They did
So
not.
I'm sure.
No,
I'm
bullshit
sure you're
annoys
not
me.
used to it.
Bullshit
I just
annoys
want
me,
to
man.
clarify that
Krusty
the it's
Krabs
not
annoy
affecting
me.
me. Those were your words, drop. Those were not mine. I'm saying that it is affecting me now. You're saying that it's not affecting me now.
So
Those are
you
your
just said.
words,
So are
not
you saying
mine.
that your financial aid stopped? Is what you're saying? What you're saying?
I never said any of those words. You're putting
Okay,
words in my
that
mouth.
is what you said. You
No,
said
that's
it
not what I
stopped your
She
said.
said
financial aid.
it's
That's
affecting
not what I
her.
said.
Manny, the first time she said her financial aid
No,
stopped.
I did
When
not
the
say
other
that.
young lady was
No, I
up
did
here,
not
she
say
said
that.
it's affecting her financial aid. She
No, I
can't
did
get her
not say that.
financial aid right now.
I did not say that. I said I have not
Stop,
received.
Multiple people
Manny.
saying
I
I
I
want
have
have
to know,
not
not got
Manny.
over
Can
received.
my
I pay
students.
I
you,
said I have
And
not
you didn't
received
even
it
say
Manny?
yet
yet.
what
Manny,
financial aid, how much am
I
I going
said
to
I
get
have
back?
not
How much am I going
received
to
it
get
Hold on,
back?
yet.
y'all relax.
Manny,
Everybody relax,
Manny.
relax.
Can I pay you to find out who keeps muting
Niggas
me?
keep lying.
Y'all,
Can I pay
please
you?
stop muting Drop Queen.
I want to pay you to find out who's doing it.
Stop muting
Can I
Drop
pay you? Is it $50 to find out who keeps
Drop.
muting me?
No, that's for a drop. We don't gotta pay for a mute. Y'all stop muting Drop Queen, please.
They still owe you from dropping Tansy. Let's not forget that. $100.
Go ahead, Drop. Go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all, please. Stop it. Go ahead, Drop.
Oh, I don't have anything to say.
Oh, y'all stop muting Drop, please stop. Okay, Henry, let me hear from you. Welcome up.
Okay, thank you very much. I am I'm a retired financial aid administrator. When Trump say he put a freeze on financial aid assistance and loans, that's exactly what he meant. So students who have already received their disbursements, they're okay. Students who will be waiting for a disbursement within the next 90 days may not receive theirs. Students who are receiving federal work study may not be able to stay in their dorms. Those are federal funds. State funds affect what is called SEOG, your registration fees, and let me see what else, and the Dreamers, your Cal grants. So all of those funds are being affected. So if students who have already received theirs, they're okay. Students who are waiting to receive theirs, like I say, they are being affected.
And
And
I
if
literally
nothing
have
else,
not
they are
received
they are
mine.
worrying. They are trying to pass their classes, and they are stressing right now as to whether or not they will be able to complete their courses. So yes, they are being affected right now.
And so Drop is not understanding me saying I have not received it yet. She's more consumed with
I
what
understood
her
everything you
kids.
said. I understood everything you
She's
said.
talking about her
I
kids, and I
understood
think
everything you
Drop has
said.
this weird obsession with trying to compare her fucking kids to me, and I
I
don't get it.
understood. Well,
I
the other
don't get it
young
because
lady
even
did it too. The other
your
young lady
statements
said
had
she had four
absolutely
kids in
nothing to do with
school.
me. It had
The other young
absolutely
lady
nothing to
said
do
she
with
had
me.
four
All
children
the
in
information that
school.
I gave was positive. This was asinine. Like the information that you gave had nothing to do with shit at the end of the day. Me saying that they have not given me shit and the fact that I have to wait and it should already been dropped
You
into my
said you're
account
not
means that
getting.
I'm being affected.
You
It
said that
hasn't
you're
been
not
given to me.
getting
It has not been given to me. And I said,
semantics.
until it drops into my account, I am currently
You
affected,
said it
right now
later.
affected. And I'm not wrong for that because I am a student at a university that is funded by the federal government. It is a state university. I don't go to a private school. What are you saying to me right now?
You
And
said that
You
y'all
don't
later.
know
welcome
me, Drop. You don't know
And the
nothing about
other,
me or nothing about what I
I
got
don't
going
care.
on.
We were
You should
responding.
care because you're saying
I don't.
ignorant shit out
I
your
don't.
mouth. You
I'm
don't
not
know
saying
me.
anything
You don't know.
ignorant.
You sound crazy. You
ladies,
sound crazy just to
can we
combat shit I'm
welcome
saying.
I don't
Talking about
have. I
perspectives.
don't
This ain't no perspective. This is
care.
real
can
life.
we
It's
welcome
real shit that I'm going through. Real ways of how Rose's
ladies?
being affected by Donald fucking Trump. Real ways.
The
And I'm showing
information
y'all,
y'all giving are
I'm showing y'all
incorrect.
in real time
Ladies,
with people that y'all actually know. Because for some reason y'all can't comprehend unless y'all see it actively happening in your community. And I'm part of the damn messy talk community and it's affecting Rose. But y'all don't give a fuck, you specifically,
Rose,
because
you'll
you're
be
feeling the need to
okay.
combat it.
Can
You're
I just
I'm sorry
combating
interrupt
to
it.
really
interrupt. I'm sorry to
quickly?
interrupt. I just came up here a quick second to let you know that the OMB.
can we welcome coolest black woman and grower of all things? Y'all welcome them to the newsroom. Go ahead, coolest black woman, and then grower of all things. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna be very quick and I'm gonna be very quick and I'm gonna get up the fuck up out of here. First and foremost, what Rose is saying is absolutely correct. I work in public policy. This shit hits at 5 p.m. today. Meaning, what hits at 5 p.m. today is whether or not people like Rose, my 23-year-old daughter, and my 20-year-old daughter will be able to complete their college careers. This has shit to do with money, okay? This does not have the shit to do with money coming out of pocket, okay? This has everything to do with Black women being the top of having degrees. I need y'all to understand this. Manny, thank you. And I'm going to say this real quick and I'm going to get the fuck off of here. I'm so sick and tired of y'all motherfuckers coming on this app, not knowing what the fuck y'all talking about.
Okay.
No, I'm motherfucking talking. I waited for everybody else to talk. I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers coming on here, not knowing what the fuck y'all talking about. And people like me sitting up here with 5 motherfuckers in a live trying to tell y'all what the fuck the government finna do. And I'm sitting up here telling y'all, literally, the government is getting ready to put y'all asses black on the plantation. And they starting with this shit now. You don't think Congress watching y'all black asses on this app right now? Are y'all fucking lying to me? I'm someone that works on Capitol Hill. I know what the fuck they talking about. And because y'all sit up here and go day in, day out about bullshit is the reason why they can do this shit today. Black women are the top in this country that have fucking degrees. And you don't think they don't listen to y'all sitting up on the app day in and day out talking about black women in degrees? You fucking crazy. You don't think motherfuckers sitting on this app watching y'all talk about who got money, who died? No one on this app got enough money to be sitting up there with Donald Trump. Not neither one of y'all black motherfuckers. I don't give a damn about how much you make. I don't give a damn if it's 6, 7, 8 figures. Your ass was sitting up there with Donald Trump at the damn inauguration. And therefore, you should not be sitting on an app aligning yourself with him and the likes of him. Literally, our damn rights are gone, and y'all motherfuckers sitting up here worried about who's sleeping with who doing who makeup, who doing Susan. I'm fucking talking. I'm
I don't think
talking.
she knows she up here.
This shit is crazy as fuck. The life as you now know it is fucking over. People are trying to decide whether to get a real ID or walk around with their fucking birth certificates and social security cards. Children are worried about not having nothing to eat tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. when they gotta go to fucking school.
That's true.
Because motherfuckers decided to sit their asses at home or didn't vote at all or voted for that fool. Kids, some kids out here, millions and millions of kids only eat when they go to school.
Facts.
And that's something the Black Panthers made sure was placed in schools. Facts. Another thing, I'm not finished. The Pell Grant is given to anybody that fucking needs it. It's not just for African American students or students that are on welfare. That's for any students or anybody that need extra funding to go to school. I don't care about that, Manny. Let them flag me. I don't give a damn because this is my ministry. I need y'all to get up off y'all high horses and understand what the fuck is going on, not just in D.C., but in your state and in your city and council. Mm. Do you understand what's getting ready to come down? You don't. The only thing you worried about is what's in your pocket, what's in your bank account, and the FDIC has literally came out as of yesterday and said y'all's money ain't even insured any motherfucking more.
I read.
Like, this shit is crazy. And you worried about what Rose gonna do? Rose ain't gotta worry about shit because I got Rose. I know where to find the motherfucking money to make sure she can keep her education. But what about the rest of the students that's around, millions of students that are at PWIs and HBCUs that don't know what's going to happen tomorrow? I got a homegirl that work in processing that said at 5 p.m. today, they don't even know what the fuck is going to happen. Not just that, there are people that don't know where they're going to get their next meal, where if they're going to have housing tomorrow, and y'all motherfuckers sitting on here talking about welfare when white women are the ones that get the most welfare, have benefited the most from affirmative action, as well as DEI, diversity, inclusion, and equity and inclusion. Y'all are motherfucking crazy. Ain't no amount of money gonna save us from this. Ain't no amount of savings gonna save us from this.
Yeah, I hate that y'all reported the sister.
So Manny, if I can,
Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
it's invalid information. I just called my daughter financial aid office, and that
I
information
fuss
is
with
not
you, cool.
correct.
You know I got you.
I literally told y'all that grower after cool ass. I said that.
Okay, well, I have proof.
I
Whenever they
said
finish
that.
talking, I did a recording calling the financial aid office.
And I'm just saying respectfully, I did say grower after cool ass. And I'm just saying respectfully, that's what I said. So I get everybody want to talk, but I said before we even got to this moment, grower after cool ass. So can I hear grower?
Yeah, sorry, I don't usually get up here. I just wanted to ease everybody's mind a little bit, including Rose, that at 2:05 there was a press conference and the Office of Management and Budget issued a memo saying that the funds for Pell Grants, SNAP, Head Start, rental assistance, and other programs that individuals receive will not be stopped. Of course, there are other things that will be stopped that we do need to worry about. But as far as what you're talking about, it won't be stopped. You'll still be okay to go to school, Rose.
Thank you so much, because they have been giving out misinformation, and I
That's all
have
I
been
want.
fighting for my whole life to disprove the misinformation.
I was
So
providing sources, but we need to know that these are moving
Finish so I can
parts.
get down, please.
My bad, girl. Go ahead.
I just called
That's okay. I just
my
You always
wanted to.
feel like you can give your
Can the
opinion
young
about
lady
something.
finish?
You just keep on
because this
talking.
is
You
not
won't let
opinions, this is
nobody talk.
facts.
This is not your life.
Manny is allowing me
Okay,
to
so
talk, so I don't need
can I
you.
listen to Nunu real quick? Nuni.
All right, let me just get down. I just wanted to ease everybody's mind a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
came up
Calm
here
it
to tell
down.
Rose the
Y'all have a
same
good
thing.
day.
Appreciate that, sister.
Once your application is approved, you're going to get the money. It might take a little longer, but you're going to get it. That's one thing. Another thing, too, is that everybody wasn't paying attention to when Elon Musk threw his hand up, basically making the signal that we all on the hit list. Every person of color. So when everyone wants to run around this app joking about, oh, you Mexican and you're going to get deported, we all need to recognize what's going on to everybody. Okay, this is not just a Hispanic issue. It's a black issue and it's a Chinese issue. Anybody who is not white. So let's get that clear. That's all I wanted to say.
I don't. So I get.
Hold on, y'all, real quick. Let me make it around. Mel King, let me hear from you. Mel King, Q Caz, let me hear from you. Q Caz,
Sorry. Hi.
hi.
Yeah, I'm just
Did y'all
popping.
hear from Mel King? Did the mods hear from Mel King? Did y'all hear from him?
We did not. We
Okay,
didn't.
so did y'all? If y'all didn't hear from him, I mean, y'all busy bringing people up, but okay, thank you. Go Q.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I was just listening to what was going on. So I have a question about what the drop queen and the other individual were saying about about certain programs. Here I'm here. So I'm sorry. I'll go on and look for myself. I'm sorry because I'm confused. I'm sorry. I won't even ask. But is there a prompt?
You're free to ask your
I
question.
like
He gave you the floor to ask your question. You're free to ask your question, ma'am. Don't be intimidated by these people, please.
Okay. What are you? Okay. You were saying you called a financial aid office for your daughter and that everything was
Yes.
okay.
Yes, I just called and I recorded it. If whenever Manny gives me the time, we can play it. The financial aid officer said it's business as usual. They don't have anything in the near future that's stopping them from. Okay, so since somebody is telling me I'm wrong, let's listen. If Manny, is that okay to
Yes.
listen, Manny?
Okay,
Okay,
hold
thank
on,
you.
y'all. Let me see. Audience, do y'all want to hear the
I mean,
audio?
it's the truth. Everybody bringing up their opinion. Do y'all want the truth or y'all don't want the
Go
truth?
ahead,
I
drop.
called the financial aid office.
Go
Drop.
ahead,
Okay,
drop. Go
listen,
ahead.
listen. Manny, can I say this? Drop.
Yes.
Listen. I know you might have the receipts. I understand that you got a daughter that's already in college.
I
I
have
get that.
three. I have three.
Okay, I got two, Drop. I got two that's in college. One in grad school and one in undergrad. I get where you coming from, but I also work in public policy. And I'm telling you, the school is only going to tell you what they want you to know. And what they want you to know is, hey, guess what?
Ma'am, these are some black. This is a black woman. I know
Wait
they
a
don't
minute,
have no
hold on.
reason
I
to lie.
graduated
that.
from an
Don't mean that.
They
HBCU
have no
drop.
reason to
My two
lie.
daughters go to a HBCU drop. Don't do that with me, drop queen. Don't do that. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Cool
Okay,
ass
And what the
black
fuck
hold on,
I'm
woman.
y'all.
talking
Hold
about
on
is
just
that
one second.
someone that is of a HBCU also is part
Manny, can
of
you
the
take this
National
tag off my
Alumni
face?
Association. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hold
So
on,
don't
ladies.
do that.
Manny,
Don't
take
do
this
Um,
that.
tag off my face.
Ass black woman. I
okay,
wanted to
so,
let you know my son is in medical school and he attends a PWI and it has
I
been
don't
affected.
give a fuck, Roro. Why the
oh
fuck
my
that y'all
God,
don't
hold on,
Wait, wait,
understand
y'all.
wait,
this
wait,
shit?
wait, wait.
I
Hold on,
don't
hold
give
on,
Hold on,
hold
a
on,
fuck.
everybody.
hold on, hold
Hold
on,
on. Okay, so I
hold
got a
on.
fax
Cool. It's
machine
okay.
message.
Look, cool. It's
Hold
okay, Sister
on,
Bree.
Everybody
everybody.
take a
Hold
deep
on,
breath.
everybody. I got a fax machine message that says drop so self-centering STFU. But hold on, with that being said, drop queen, can you cue up the sound, please? Go ahead.
Cool ass black
Take a
mama. I
deep
was
breath.
Getting too
agreeing
Cool,
with
far,
cool.
you.
y'all.
Take a
We're
deep breath.
getting too far.
Yeah,
We're
I
getting
was
too
Take a
far.
deep
agreeing
breath,
with
baby.
you.
She was
Drop
agreeing with you.
queen.
She said the
I was
PWI was
agreeing
affected
with
by her
you.
son,
I
and
was
he's in medical
agreeing
school.
with drop. I'm telling you for hands that they're telling us that it's stopping.
Drop queen. Do you
Yeah,
have the
that's
sound
what I
for
wanted to
So
say.
that
I'm
is
sorry, I didn't mean to
true.
interrupt. That's what I
The
wanted to say as well.
current
drop?
The
Okay, yes,
current
no.
Drop just special.
brand
Y'all
that
know she's
these.
special.
Hold
Everybody,
on for a
everything in her
second,
life
Rose.
is special compared
I
to
can't
everybody
stay
the
up
fuck
here long.
else.
Give me 1 second.
She the only special motherfucking nigga around this
You
bitch.
can't hear it if they're
Everything, no, nothing
talking.
else to
Manny, you
affect
just
her.
told me that I
Everything
could
that
show the
affect the rest of the
receipts.
black
Everybody
people,
mute
she
Hold
the
up,
on.
1%
please.
of
Everybody mute
conglomerate
up,
of
but
niggas that
drop.
don't never be
Everybody
affected
mute
by
up,
I
shit.
but
called to
drop.
bring the receipts, and then they don't
Everyone
have to
mute
listen to our
up, but drop.
opinions.
Everyone
Okay,
mute up,
so
but
the
drop.
new
Oh
money
my God.
Hold
is
on,
most
Lady Essence.
definitely
Hold on, Lady
affected.
Essence. Hold on, Lady Essence. Drop Queen. Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you. Oh
Could I
my
say something
God.
afterwards? Because
This is not about
Ooh,
me. I'm
yes.
bringing the
Drop
receipts.
Queen, just play the
Every
audio. Come
Girl,
on.
this is
everybody
about
giving
you.
their
Go ahead, do your big
opinion.
one.
I'm bringing the
Put her in
Drop
the
receipts.
big
Queen,
box
just
too.
play the
Give her her
audio.
all.
These ladies are revved up. Can you play the audio so we
Oh
can
my
get this
God. I'm trying
part?
to, Manny. I'm trying to. They won't mute.
No, we don't have a freeze right now. If there's anything that impacts students, that would be like a more of a widespread notification. Okay. But we're still operating as normal. Thank you. Bye bye.
Let me replay
You're
it.
welcome.
That
They said
audio,
so
you're right, drop. Hold on,
hold
can
on,
I?
in
Two
essence,
things
I'm
can be
going to
right.
replay it.
Hold on.
Oh
We
my
gonna play
God.
it. We gonna play it
Now
one
they
more
going
time for clarity, and if we don't mute good this time, we're going to hear the third time. So
so
let's
I
get
say
started.
again, they don't have a freeze right now on financial aid, but you can Google it and figure that out. You don't have to listen to us. But
Play the
let me play
fucking
this.
video.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, can you tell me the stop that Trump is doing, is that going to affect the Pell Grants, federal student aid, or anything like that, or any?
No, ma'am. We are still operating as normal unless something changes. At this time, students are still being awarded and refunded.
Okay, is there any time in the near future that you think it would stop?
Oh, that we don't know anything more than you do as far as that. So that those executive orders, yeah, that's beyond the scope of what we don't get any advance notice about that.
But y'all don't have a freeze right
if anything occurred, no, we don't have a freeze right now. If there's anything that impacts students, that would be like a more of a widespread notification. Okay. But we're still operating as normal.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Did they just say hello like they was a neighbor?
Hold on. No, they said financial aid. Let me play it again because
Okay,
y'all don't
I'm
listen. I have
sorry.
no
I'm
reason to
sorry.
lie. I have
I'm
no
sorry.
reason to
I'm
lie
gonna
to
go
you,
back
sir.
on mute. My
As a
apologies.
matter of fact, I can call them again. Y'all can call y'all financial aid office. Y'all don't have to listen to me. I want y'all to have the right information and not listen
I
to these
heard you,
people
girl.
who giving you
I heard it.
opinions.
I heard it clearly. I heard it
He
clearly.
said they said hello. She said hello financial
All I'm
aid.
saying
She said
is
financial
it
aid
sounded like
office. I don't have
Saturday
to
Night
lie.
Live. I'm
Okay,
Do
you
y'all
don't.
know? Do
Okay,
y'all
I'm
know
speaking
how?
Okay,
low
everybody
because I'm
mute
at
up.
work
Manny,
and I was
do
on
you know
TikTok.
how
We
egregious
need
it
these
is?
metal workers. Y'all
Manny,
mute
do you
up.
know how
Hi,
crazy
can
it
you
is
tell
for a
me?
person who is
Y'all
so?
just call the financial aid office and stop listening to
Don't mute
people's
me.
opinions,
Don't
please.
mute me.
Y'all
This is
stop
not
listening to opinions. If y'all want
Manny.
valid
This is
information,
not. This is not
research
an
it
opinion.
yourself.
It's so much happening
Research
at
it
one
yourself,
time.
Manny,
please.
can
This
you
is
hear
not
me,
an
Manny?
opinion. This is
My
not an
friend
opinion,
Yes.
and I think
7
that is
minutes
Crystal is
crazy.
ago,
in
a
the
judge
I
audience.
think
just
that is
blocked the
Yes,
crazy
freeze.
sir.
A
Can you hear me,
federal
that
Manny?
people
judge.
are so willing to try to
If you can
disprove the
bring
information
Crystal
that
up
I'm
because she
So
saying.
you have a
works
When
problem
there
at
with
are
the
when
you
there
have
are
a
more
school.
than
problem
10
with
different people,
receipts. You have a
even
Yuka.
in
problem
the
with
comments,
receipts. You have a
saying
problem
they're
with
being
receipts.
affected.
7 minutes ago.
And I have three people, my three kids and the other lady four
7 minutes
kids.
ago. 7 minutes ago, a judge just blocked the order.
Yuka! Can we get Crystal, please? Can we get Crystal? Can somebody please put
Get
Crystal
your
on the
ass up
elevator
here and
or the
talk your shit.
escalator?
Because motherfuckers up here think they know more than motherfuckers that work at their
Can
motherfucking
we get
institution.
Crystal? But drop,
Nobody
hold on,
cursed you
drop,
out.
drop,
Please don't
drop,
call me a
drop, drop,
I'm
motherfucker.
not
drop,
talking
drop,
to
drop, drop,
you. But
drop,
I'm not,
drop,
did I say
drop.
your name?
Let me
I'm
get the
not talking
message
to
out
you.
here. We
Manny, did you
did
get your
hear
money
your
for me
phone.
being dropped? Did you get your $100?
Hold
Man,
on,
Did you
y'all.
get your
Manny, can I
$100 from your
speak?
moderator dropping me? Because I got the
Hold
screenshot of
on,
the
y'all.
moderator dropping me.
Okay, so we did hear Drop Queen's video. The young lady did speak,
That
and
was
we did.
receipts. That was
Drop
receipts.
Queen, can I please give the audience clarity? It's so much going on. Y'all don't even think about giving giving the people clarity. Can I do something y'all not doing? Again, to the audience, Drunk Queen made a phone call. The young lady, more of the story, said there was not a freeze. Okay? Now let's move forward. Now we have Crystal, who has some expertise apparently that we're going to get to meet. And we're going to continue to hear from everybody else. But let's start with, go ahead, Drop Queen.
Oh, I was just going to say there's not, let me clarify what she said, Manny. There's not a freeze on financial aid. There's no freeze on Pell Grant. I asked her specifically, is there a freeze on Pell Grant, federal funding, or student loans? She said no, there's no freeze on any. It's business as usual for them. I brought receipts, and now people want to fight my receipts with their opinions. That's why I ask questions. That's why I go to Chat GPT. I go everywhere else. Don't believe what people just tell you. You have to research for yourself. You don't even have to believe what I'm telling you. Go call some financial aid offices like I did. Period. Now it's time for me to get off of work. Y'all can keep arguing, but I suggest you to research things yourself. I told you my 3 kids have not been affected. I have one that's in graduate school, and I have the other lady say her 4 kids have not been affected as of yet. We don't know the future.
Hey Manny, I know I don't come up on the panel much, but I am a preschool teacher and I'm also in school as well. And even though it may not be affecting us right now, what Rose is saying is prepare yourself. What Cool Ass is saying is prepare yourself as parents. As parents, prepare yourself for the madness. They're already showing us what they're about to do to us. Let's buckle down, and that's all I got to say, y'all. For real. Being a teacher and being in school, buckle the fuck down.
Thank you so much. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, so that's all Rose was saying. She's right. It's just make sure you're prepared. That's it. And that's the same thing the good sister Cool said, and it has been saying for a long time. It's just make sure you're prepared and that you're paying attention. And to Diva's point, she was right. Just recently, within 7, 10, maybe now 15 minutes ago, it's been reported that a federal judge did, in fact, block the order. So crisis averted, but at least temporarily for now. I want to see if I can condense this other part for people who want to see people lose SNAP benefits and things like that. Please be careful with that. There's only 65% of Americans. There's about 65 of us living paycheck to paycheck. And when we talk about things like SNAP and things of that nature, there are millions of people who rely on that. Not rely in terms of not wanting to work, but we can't afford a lot of shit. And food is one of them. Have some compassion, please. Y'all be good.
So a question from the comments is how can we all prepare? And then also I do have so yeah, my Instagram is in my bio. So go ahead.
Okay, when I came up, I was asking because I was under a different impression from like just the news in general, and I also was going to say what basically the other person said about how there's like updates. There basically there was a judge that came in with some there was a judge that blocked it basically. And I was just also seeing like if everyone was up in tune. I didn't know what was happening. I don't know what that call, like, I was confused about the call and everything. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Queen. So we're gonna rotate you. We do have people in the queue, and we're gonna go ahead and finish this one out. Go ahead.
I'm gonna drop after this because I don't do this shit, and y'all motherfuckers damn reported me for misinformation. Fuck y'all. Fuck you and your bald-headed ass grandmama. Fuck you and your bald-headed ass baby mama and your bald-headed ass baby. Because you motherfuckers are ignorant as fuck. And that's why I told Rose to stay the fuck around for y'all ignorant ass motherfuckers. Because y'all ignorant, you can't comprehend a motherfucking thing. You can't even read. You don't even know what a predicate is as to a subject. Bald-headed ass bitches. And I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about men too. Yeah, you ain't. I know I'm fucking lying. No, cause y'all the motherfuckers. That the reason why we in this shit. Misinformation, dumbasses.
Thank you, cool ass. Go ahead, Miss Bus Driver. Go ahead, Miss Bus Driver. Ooh, go ahead, Diva Diamond.
Okay, so all I wanted to say is he did it 7 minutes ago. It did come in. I'm not criticizing no one when it comes to like the food stamps and things like that. I do have an opinion with the Section 8 because people who need it, yes, but you make a career of it. You can't make. I'm not saying I was never a recipient of public aid in Section 8 because I was, but I got off my ass and I done something for myself. And I'm really sick and tired of people always saying, as a people, we need to come together. No, as a people, you need to get off your ass and you need to do something. Period. Point blank. I don't agree with Trump. I don't agree with everything he said, but some of these orders that he's putting out here, I do agree with because you need to do something and you need to get off your ass. Those are the people who are complaining, who wants the food stamps, who wants the Section 8. This is where I'm at. If you're trying to go to school and you don't have nothing, yes, get it done. But other than that, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Diva Diamond. Go ahead, Rosario.
Mind you, it's only been like 8 days. Mind you.
So 17 minutes we done been here. Has anything changed out there? Has anything changed out there? It's been 17 minutes.
Mind you, it ain't even been a month, and we are going through it. My God, stressed. Okay, all I'm saying is the simple information that I gave. Hillman Talk. Okay, Hillman University on TikTok. Get you some soft skills because those soft skills help you in the long term. Okay, these are life skills that you can use, like how we using them on the paneler. You can use them in real life. You can just get the information on social media instead of just lying on your resume. Get real shit.
Go ahead, just minding my business.
Hey, Cool knows me, Jay knows me, and I don't come up with no misinformation.
Crystal.
To be prepared about situations. I've got two daughters who are college bound, whose applications are in. They've been put on hold. I work for the state and I deal with juvenile justice. I'm in law enforcement. We have kids that are wards of the state. We had to cancel their medical appointments. We have one that's currently in the hospital that the hospitals don't know if they're going to get paid. So they're putting a lot of things on pause. They're not saying that they're canceling it. They're not saying that they're getting away with it, but that is the road they're taking. That's currently the road they're taking. So if they're actually stopping something or putting a process in to stop something, they're letting you know where they're going with it. So please be prepared, be ready. I'm on a scholarship at Duke University, going to law school, my 3rd year. They're telling us that some of the people may not have dorms.
What? Oh my God, Henry, go ahead. This is ridiculous, y'all. Oh, I'm so saddened by all these events. Go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I worked for a college for 31 years. This is not the first time that I have experienced a freeze on financial aid. It has happened before, but not like this. It has to do with funds being available, mismanagement of funds at the White House, and so when the money got together, then it came through. But this time it's different. This looks like it's going to be something permanent. And just like everything else, the judges step in because they know this crap is crazy. They have to step in if they have any kind of balls up under their robes. Now, if they are convinced to let this go, then this freeze will take place. It will take place. Federal funds and state
But
funds.
they already saying it's in place, so it's not. Things are not frozen.
No.
Manny,
See,
this
a
is
lot of
how real
people.
this
Wait a
is.
minute. So a
I
lot of
have
people
an
don't
email from my
understand.
Just
school.
like all those
Hold on,
people
hold
who
on,
have
hold
A
on.
lot
lost
of
Because
people
their
don't
jobs.
understand.
every university is
Federal dollars are already allocated out for years. What people not understanding is that federal dollars for things like schools can be cut at a moment. There are different ways that money is allocated. Does that make sense? Some is
Yes.
allocated for a year, some 2, 3, 4 years out, some 10. But as far as education, that is given every
Academic
financial
year.
year.
So
Every
Thank
what did
you.
the
academic year.
judge? So what did the
So
judge
20,
block?
wait a minute, man.
What did the judge
24,
block?
25, 1 minute. 24, 25, just like she say, the funds have already been allocated. 25, 26, those funds may be non-existent.
So what did the judge block? What did the judge block?
Just like they blocked a lot of stuff from DEI, just like they blocked a lot of those jobs being lost from the Pentagon. Judges step in because they know certain things are wrong. But that does not stop Trump from saying he's going to stop it. You hear what I'm saying?
So I can tell you what he
Oh,
blocked.
they dropped.
Oh,
I mean,
wait a minute.
they dropped Trump's
One more
father.
thing. One more thing, you guys. When they made the phone call to the financial aid office, I told you I was a financial aid administrator for 31 years. When you call the office, they are not going to tell you, yeah, the money gone. They're going to be kind and polite, and they're going to give you some hope. They're going to say, well, not at this time, or we don't have the information. You guys act like you haven't worked in offices before. That's what they tell you. So, Miss Drop, that's what they're going to tell you to call your financial aid office. I know what they're going to say. I've said it before. It's common courtesy. That's all it is.
So I just wanted to say that
Information to give out.
there are people whose monies were paused. Whether y'all want to believe that or not, whether the government is putting it on their government of sites saying that, oh, we're going to get your money, it's paused. I quite literally have an email telling me that my money is paused. It's pending, has not been released yet. Even though they're saying today, you're going to get your money. However, just yesterday, they told me it was paused. That's when I got the email. Yesterday. So I may get it for this term or this semester, but what about next term, next semester? Like, excuse me, what about next year? Not this year. What about next year? When I go to put in my FAFSA again, and they're telling me, you ain't got no money. We ain't got no money for you. Or I was like, you gonna have to pay out of pocket. Go ahead and run that 6, 8 bands. Go ahead and run that 10, 12 bands. Go ahead and run that. And mind you, I'm not even a student in a dorm. So imagine if I was in a dorm. Y'all kids that's in dorms, who will be affected? Who's to say that it won't happen next year? I'm preparing for now. I'm being affected because I'm a student, period. Y'all could play semantics all y'all want to. I'm not playing. I'm so for real with the words and the choices of my words. I am being affected. Until that shit is null and void, where they're saying you go get your money as being a student, and until then, I'm gonna keep saying I'm being the fuck affected. College is not cheap at all. It is extremely expensive. Whether you're going to a community college or you're going to a full university, it's expensive. And so for me deciding I want to pursue higher education or extend my education, I shouldn't have to feel stressed out and feel like my back is against the wall because they want to feed their pockets and then force me to pay. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I understand what y'all are saying. I get the people who are saying, well, my kid wasn't affected. Cool, that's fine. But what about next year? You're not talking about next year. I'm talking about the future. I'm being more proactive than the parents who currently have kids who are in college. And as a college student, I'm telling you, pay attention. What are you gonna do when your daughter tells you she gotta come home? What you gonna do when your son tell you that he gotta come home? Because where y'all finna get the money from? Y'all ain't putting money to the side. Y'all ain't got no money in no savings. Y'all not doing none of that shit. Y'all don't have money that has a high y'all don't have accounts that have high APYs or AYPs or whatever the fuck to make your money make more money for you. Y'all don't have none of that shit. Half of y'all don't have a savings account. Half of y'all work and live paycheck to paycheck, and the best thing was for your kid to go to fucking college so that you could be able to save a little bit of money to take your ass on a date once every blue moon while your kid is at damn school. We're going to be honest here. Let's be really transparent about the situation. Y'all Y'all are playing games,
Manny,
respectfully. And
let me
everybody does
talk.
not have, excuse me, everybody does not have the financial ineptitude to be able to just dip into an account and pay the bills for their kids. Everybody don't have it like that. They don't. That's just me being realistic about the situation. Y'all may have the finances, but everybody doesn't. And those kids next year, when they don't have food and they don't have no money and don't have none of that shit, what you gonna do? When them kids is hungry all day, every day, what you gonna do? You gonna tell them to download an app and maybe use this or pay for this and maybe go to all these. They don't have the money for that because food stamps is cut off, Wix is cut off. What you gonna do? The math ain't mathing. Y'all got all the answers because y'all got the money for it. But where are the people who have the answers who don't have shit? And when people is trying to tell you to pay attention and give you the resources, y'all combating that shit because you're so motherfucking entitled as black people because you got a little money that you don't realize that you're not the only one. Half of y'all forget where the fuck y'all come from. Y'all forget that y'all used to have struggles and y'all used to not have no money. But y'all come up and y'all forget that other people is still down.
And
Be
Rose,
for real. And excuse me, hold on. One last thing, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up. One last thing. Y'all sitting here telling people go find a job. Do y'all know how difficult it is to find a job in this climate? We're quite literally in a fucking recession, bro. Where the fuck they finna find a job at? Sell their ass? Be for real. It
But
ain't
we're
easy
not
to
in the
find no damn
recession,
job.
Rose.
And hold
It's
on,
not
let's be
even the
clear.
recession,
We're
Rose.
and what's crazy
Because
is
we black women at this point.
right. And so what's crazy is y'all sitting here making it seem like it's just so easy to go take my ass up and go find me a
Manny, why
$28
am I keep getting dropped?
a $28 an hour job that's gonna help me be able to pay most or hopefully half of my damn bills and expenses. Because only a $28 an hour job will allow me to actually be able to sustain myself. Because $7.25 ain't shit in Georgia. And that's what the fuck they paying people at minimum wage. Is
Now
you
the
cool?
conversation is going all over. I thought the conversation was financial aid.
Can
Now it's
Sweeney speak
Medicaid.
now,
Now it's a
man?
job. Now, I
Sweeney
mean,
goes,
are we
she's
having
been
5
in
different conversations?
academics for 18 years. Can she speak now? She has direct recollection. Sweeney, Manny said you can go, Sweeney.
Okay, so first, just to clarify, what is the pause for? So the Trump administration, what they're doing is evaluating every financial system that they have to look for programs that are considered DEI and to root them out and to stop funding towards them, because essentially when the affirmative action ruling came down, that sets it up for any program that supports any type of diversity, equity, and inclusion, etc., is going to be removed. It is going to be defunded. It will not allow to be receiving federal funding. Here is why it is an issue when it comes to a lot of schools, colleges, etc. Many funding sources come in for different programs, especially like STEM or agriculture, and a lot of other appropriations come in that are specifically for recruiting people who are underrepresented in certain fields. So this includes the medical field, this includes engineering, this includes law, a lot of different things, right? So that money comes in and it is considered an appropriation that's specific to DEI. HBCUs in particular have always had to fight for their money because it comes in and if y'all remember this term from the Bush administration, they said pork spending. They called it pork funding. And so the congressmen who had talked to maybe college presidents and said, hey, I need to get this program at my school. They went and lobbied them and said, hey, can you get us some funding? So they throw the funding in on a bill that has to pass, right? They throw it in on some appropriation that has to pass in the House and in the Senate, right? It will be something really simple like paying for the health care of the people who work in the House and Senate. They're not going to reject the bill. So that funding gets snuck in on an appropriation. But every once in a while, and it's not even every once in a while, at this point it's about every 5 to 10 years, there are people who come in and say, hey, I see you sneaking that money in to help Black people, right? Because that's really ultimately what it comes down to. And then you have schools who have already had to sue the government in many states. Nearly every HBCU has had to sue the government to get their funding released from them. And that funding is meant for building up their campus. It's meant for paying the bills, the lights. It's meant for assisting with paying faculty and staff, etc. Private colleges, particularly HBCUs, are usually in trouble first because they are not state colleges, they don't have state funding, and therefore the government can change the rules on them anytime they please. When you have a government trying to pull funding and they're trying to target a specific cause, they just have to find the right rationale that will pass in the court. And they have to set precedent for that rationale so that it can remove the funding. The reason Pell Grant got saved today is because Pell Grant goes to individuals and not institutions, right? Pell Grant is not assigned, so they don't say like Central State University is getting allotted $50 million for Pell Grant, and that is for Central State University specifically, which is a historically black college and is targeted to educate the black children, right, or black youth. So because it's not targeted at the institution, they have a claim to say, no, you cannot stop federal Pell Grants because it is not an institutional grant. All the other things that they're going to stop are institutional based aid, which is also a problem because that pork funding that I was talking about that they often try to stop usually goes towards the institution to build the institution. So if they pull that funding in, like let's say your child is in the program, the agricultural sciences program, and that's targeted to increase the number of black people working in agriculture, agribusiness, etc., and that funding gets taken, then that program is no longer cost covered, which means they lose the faculty, which means the students lose financial aid that covers their ability to stay at that school. And then it also means that it could put the university in jeopardy of closing because they've essentially bankrupted them. Right? Because the next thing that happens is colleges get reviewed to make sure that they are credible. And part of that process of reviewing colleges to make sure that they are credible is that they are financially solvent. So if a college falls into a situation where they're not financially solvent, they have to go through an accreditation process to show cause that they should legally be able to operate, that they can pay their bills, etc. So when black institutions get attacked and they get funding taken away from them, whether it is student facing or whether it is institution facing and things like that, it puts them in jeopardy. So we are going to see a long haul legal battle that is going to be targeted at institutions that are minority serving. Right, and that includes indigenous serving colleges, that includes Hispanic serving institutions, that includes HBCUs. So any institution that has been historically minority serving is going to be attacked in all the budgeting and everything that's coming down. And as people are saying, financial aid for the next school year is being allotted right now. So if you completed your financial aid application in December, you should be seeing an award letter come from an institution in February, March, and April. Now, what happens is the institution has to pause because they've lost some institutional funding due to an attack on anything that is considered DEI. So it's not just as simple as the individual saying that I'm okay. It's a matter of it's an institutional problem. So what should you do? You need to get on the phone with your congressman. You need to get on the phone with your senators. You need to get on the phone with, if you have any boards of education in your school systems, all of those things, you need to get on the phone with those people and tell them that you don't support that. And you expect that it's going to be the education programs are going to continue to be fully funded in whatever program that it may be. Because a lot of you all's, a lot of our employment is based on those funds. Right. And a lot of times now what I said about institutions losing money, the same thing goes for the company that you work for. If the company loses any kind of tax discounts or things like that, then that means that they're going to start cutting staff. And that means that last in, first out. And that also means that if anybody in the company is considered DEI in any fashion, then they are going to lose their job. We're going to see a lot of black people losing their jobs. That's just the facts of all of these things that are coming down when it comes to these policies, because it's so much more than that. And I will land on, they are setting legal precedent to be able to fire you with no question, to be able to remove you from your college or university with no question, and such that you have no recourse through the courts, that you have no recourse through any type of ombudsman or any other type of legal litigation, etc. Because they're going to say you being at this institution also is contingent upon you not bringing any legal matter before the court or otherwise to attend this institution to say that you've been discriminated against or otherwise. That's how the law works. It's a scaffold. If you knock down one thing, you can knock down something else. A court legal precedence, even if it's right, sets it up so you can knock down all kinds of other laws. And we really are in jeopardy of losing, of course, all civil rights, which also means that you don't even have the right to work. We have a lot of things to be worried about. It's not about being right, because some people have a tendency to want to argue and say, I'm right, I want to be right. It's not about being right now. It's about what is the truth and what do we do about it to prepare, because they have already made a clear claim that their intention is to take it away from us.
Let me hear from Roro. Roro, go ahead. Roro. Henry, go ahead.
Thank you, Tweet, for coming up for the clarity.
Roro, Roro must have just got back to the phone. Roro, come back up, Queen, come back up. Yeah, just got back to the phone. Just 1 second, Miss Henry. Go ahead. Come back up, Roro, please. Come back up, Roro. She must have just got back to the phone. Lord.
Miss Henry?
Let me see if Roro's gonna come back up. Here's
Right quick,
hold on, here's Roro. Hold on, here's Roro. Hold on, here's Roro. Roro, go ahead, please.
to the phone. Tweet, thank you for coming up with the clarification. Because I was in panic myself with my child. I ended up calling the university asking for an invoice so I can go in my 401k because I didn't have no other choice. But I wanted to thank you for the clarity, okay? Because I didn't know what to do. So I wanted to say thank you. And Manny, thank you for holding the space. And cool, the next time you cuss me like that, girl, I'm gonna get on a plane and I'm gonna come to your house. Okay? But I want to say, Tweet, thank you. And Manny, thank you for holding the space. And thank you guys for the gifts. Have a great day. Bye bye for
You,
now.
Roro. That wasn't for you, Roro.
Miss
Oh, okay,
Henry, Miss Henry drop. Miss Henry, you want to come back up? Does Miss Henry want to come back up real quick? We're finna get ready to get up out of here, y'all. Miss Henry.
Can I go real quick? Because I love you, Manny, and you just don't know I love you, but I do. I love you, and I saw you shaking your ass, and I'm gonna do that when I get off of here. I'm gonna go shake my
Miss Henry
ass.
say no. Go ahead, Cool Black.
I just want to put my titties for you real quick, Manny. Okay. So, real quick. So, somebody asked about the endowments. What y'all got to realize is that endowments started back in the 1700s, 1600s. Okay. I went to a PWI, Manny, real quick, and I'm going to talk real fast. But I went to a PWI, Wake Forest University, that sold 10 black people, including children, for their endowment, which is now $1 billion. So y'all want to know where endowment come from? It come from our black asses. So don't come up here talking about, well, they got endowments. Y'all don't know where the fuck these endowments come from. And sometimes these endowments come from the buying and selling of your ancestors. So don't come up here with that shit. I went to a HBCU too, 1892, baby. Don't trip. I got 2 of them motherfuckers. And I know where the money come from, and I know where the money stops. There is right now a lawsuit out that will probably most likely be thrown out with 20 HBCUs, I think it is, that that the government owes over $3 billion. One of them ones, Manny, if you probably heard of North Carolina A&T, they are owed almost $2 billion from the state of North Carolina, Manny. $2 billion. Not only is it North Carolina A&T, Alabama State is on that list. Tennessee State is on that list. Florida A&M. And I'm talking about millions of dollars, Manny, that are owed that they will probably never see, Manny. They will never see that money. So when y'all talk about endowments and where this money is and where that money is, go to your motherfucking state legislatures and ask them where the motherfucking money at. Don't be asking black folks where the money at. Ask them where the money at. Ask St. Augustine's where the money at. Ask Shaw University where the motherfucking money at. Ask St. Paul's University where the money at. Ask Wilberforce, Winston-Salem State, North Carolina A&T, Tennessee State, Florida A&M, Jackson State, Livingstone University, Johnson C. Smith University, and I can keep calling them out. Morgan State University, Lincoln, PA, Lincoln, Missouri, Central State. Ask them where did that money go, and you will see that it went to PWIs, not your HBCUs. Thank you, Manny, for this time. I love you. I'm finna go shake my ass.
Thank you, First Lady. Thank you. Rose. Any closing remarks? Thank you, Dynasty. Any closing remarks?
Y'all got me fucked up. All y'all that was trying to go against what I was saying. Y'all got me fucked up. And I'm telling y'all right now, we should be having a conversation about what we gonna do for next year when people ain't got no money, people ain't got no food stamps, when people ain't got no federal funding to feed y'all baby ass kids in the hood. That's the conversation we should be having. What we gonna do when your kids ain't getting no financial aid funding? Huh? When that Pell Grant ain't hitting? What we gonna do? Nobody got a solution? Because I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I was hoping that somebody had an answer, but nobody got it. I just want to come
Oh
back.
no, I got an answer. I got an answer.
Entrepreneurship is the answer.
We got to save our money now. Everybody, y'all heard it. The creators gonna stand
Queen Jules, we
together.
all been waiting, Manny. What's going on?
You
Yes,
ain't
let me
gonna
hear
be
from Just
long.
Mindful.
Drop,
Hold on,
stop
Queen Jules.
crying. You know I'm not
Hold
gonna.
on,
I am
Queen
crying. I've
Jules.
been waiting
Just
patiently.
minding my business. Let me hear from you. Dan Butterguns.
And drop. People need to understand that just by putting this out here and a judge knocking it down, he's already set a precedent. They mentioned all the HSBC.
Can y'all hear her? You might have to mute up, everybody. Can y'all hear her? We can't hear you, just minding.
Can't hear her.
We can't hear you, just minding. The phone is over here. Follow my voice. The phone is over here. Follow my voice, just minding. We're over here.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, you found us.
Background music came and I apologize. But yeah, a lot of these ladies are in my same area. They are defunding schools. You have to understand, we live in a state where historically Black people did not go to school and they did not want us in their schools. So they're taking away the money. I work for the feds. Okay, I've been in law enforcement for going on 25 years now, and I got my degrees through my job. They are currently going through and making sure that anything that has to do with DEI is dismissed. So this is a precedent that they're setting. So just because you currently have it doesn't mean you'll have it next year. Just because you have it right now does not mean that you'll have it next semester. Shaw, St. Aug, A&T, Central, all those colleges that they just mentioned right now, you better go look at their websites. They are shook. They are shooketh. Okay? And I graduated, my first degree was from University of Miami. So people really need to stop downplaying other people's stories and be sensitive to that. Because right now, I stepped away from law enforcement. I work in juvenile justice. We have a lot of kids that are wards of the state. We have a lot of kids that are currently in DSS custody. We're canceling their medical appointments. They're incarcerated. And now they cannot go to the doctor because we don't know if their Medicaid will pay. Not only that, this is the kids that go to school. This is funding for breakfast. This is funding for lunch. If it has to do with a minority area and the money is given because of that, they're yanking it. So they're letting you know what they plan to do. Now, just because you might have a good right now, and ma'am, no, I'm sorry. Entrepreneurship is not it. Because you have to understand, as an entrepreneur, somebody has to accept you. Somebody has to allow you to be able to have a business. And whoever that person may not be the person that looks like you. So no, you will not get it. You have to get permission right now to get anything. If I wanted to sue somebody, that's a bar card that is on file with the state.